Nice to see you, Samuel. John, note taker again. Okay. Excellent. Super, super, super excited to have you guys here. I want to see the excitement in the room. We're going to be getting into practicals today. We're all going to be drawing our process map, and I hope you came into this conversation and this training with your laptop. If you are here with your phone only, please just start getting into your laptop right now, because we're going to be having amazing practicals, okay? Still hear me? Can we still hear me? Can we hear me and can we see me? Okay, so today is the virtual taster session. Now, what is VTS? VTS is a program that we hold for people who have not interacted with us here at Nibiant to see how we teach and how quickly you can learn something as interesting as process mapping. So this is not a webinar where I'm just telling you, oh, it's interesting for you to work in tech and all of that. This is me telling you that you can do it. And it doesn't matter if you have a background before. It doesn't matter if you've done it before. What matters is I am here to hold your hand through it all. And we're going to be having an amazing, amazing practical session. So how many of us are ready to get our hands dirty today? Yeah? I see that Praise is ready. Okay, Udo is ready, David is ready, Oinye is ready. Excellent. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. And when you see my screen, please let me know. Okay? We're going to be having a great time. Trust me. I love VTSs because it allows me to be able to train people. I miss facilitation a lot. So just a minute. Let's get this up and running. If you can't see my screen, please let me know. Okay, not this. Okay. Yeah, can you see my screen now? Excellent. Awesome, 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 awesome. I'm excited. Okay. I just want to join so I can easily see you guys. Okay, so introduction to business analysis. Here at Nibiant, we have courses in data analytics, data science, and business analysis. And today, I'm going to be getting your hands dirty on what business analysis is all about and how you can create your first ever process map. Super, super easy. Okay. Now, who are we here at Nibiant? At Nibiant Analytics, we are focused on ensuring that we raise the top 1% tech talents in Africa. We always ask ourselves, why shouldn't Africans have easy access to premium tech training? Now, a lot of people will be like, this question is easy now. There are trainings on YouTube, there are trainings on Coursera, Udemy, and whatnot. But the statement I made is premium tech trainings. Why do I call it premium tech trainings? Because we go beyond the tech skills that you're going to be having. We mentor you, we handhold you through the process, and we ensure that you are able to get to that level where you can confidently, just like the way I'm about to teach you business analysis, you can confidently train someone, you can confidently run business analysis, and you not just know business analysis as a skill, you become a business analyst. Okay? So that is why our services here and our training here are called the premium tech trainings. And what brought about Nibiant? Nibiant was birthed by myself, Lemoyola Odior, the CEO of Nibiant Analytics, and our COO, Mohammed Suleiman, who has close to 7 years of experience in the tech space, has trained over 3,000 Africans, helped them to transition to tech, and has also worked with companies like Alfa Romeo in the US. Now, it's one thing for somebody to go and learn business analysis and now come and create a school to be training you to transition to tech when they've never worked with a foreign company before. It's another thing for two people who have worked with companies across the globe. I have worked with companies in China. I've worked with a company in Switzerland, Edersy. I've worked with a company in the US, Wasalon. I have worked with a company in UK and Canada. And I have never had to leave the shores of Nigeria to be able to achieve this. We decided to come together because we had a similar problem. It took us a long time to transition to tech. And we figured that if we knew what we know right now, a lot of people would not spend so much time transitioning to tech, burning resources, losing money, and still not able to transition fully into tech. That was why we came up with a 3-month system, a 7-step system that helps you to be able to transition to tech effortlessly and also helps you to land a job. But before we get into that conversation, I want you to see how we train our students here. And that's why we're getting into practicals. Okay? Now, who is ready to get started and you are ready to understand what business analysis is all about? Okay. I know that some of you must have joined our webinar, and then you must have seen that we teach data analytics, data science, and business analysis. And a lot of people till now do not understand what business analysis is. I am here to break it down for you and make it super, super easy. Now, if we look at the slides, it seems clear, but I will make it clearer. The definition, according to the dictionary, is business analysis is the practice of enabling change in an organizational context by defining needs and recommending solutions that deliver values to stakeholders. Simply put, business analysis is the process of a business analyst getting into an organization, finding out where the problems are in that organization, drawing up systems and structures to see how those problems could be solved, and ensuring that the organization is able to achieve their goals and also able to deliver on their promise to their customers. Simple as ABC. So if you are a problem solver, if you're a critical thinker, if you're someone that is great at negotiating, you are a mediator, you like to communicate, you like to ensure that things are analyzed properly, solutions are found no matter what, then you are a business analyst. Okay? Are we following? Are we following? I want to be sure that we're following you. Great. Now, how is business analysis important? Now, I like to say that most businesses think that they are growing until a business analyst gets into the conversation. Why? Most times, companies do not know that they are spending too much. They do not know that they are wasting resources because they don't know how to get quality for less. Now, as a business analyst, your goal is to ensure that solutions that you are delivering are effectively implemented, efficiency is enhanced, and productivity is increased. Now, if something is effectively implemented and efficiency is enhanced, productivity is increased, the likelihood that the cost of delivering all of this would be greatly reduced. Why? Because when things are done properly, you do not have to break the bank. Most times, wastage comes when people don't know what they are supposed to do. You're working with incompetent service providers, or the company just doesn't know that there are better ways to do things. So as a business analyst, when you get into an organization, you are not looking for how to maintain what they have. You are looking for how you can improve processes. And that's why we like to call it moving a company from their former state, which is their current state, to a future state, which is mostly an automated state. What does this also mean? It means that if you come into an organization that has been doing things very manually, the moment you get into the organization as a business analyst, You are required to move that company from a manual, very, very manual state to an automated state. For example, if they've been signing in on WhatsApp manually, and then things have been done so manual, when you get into the organization as a business analyst, you start to introduce productivity tools like Jira, Trello, Notion, and the likes. You start to introduce things like maximizing AI for communications ease. You start to introduce things like Canva for product delivery as regards to designs and whatnot. Basically, your goal is to ensure that you are providing solutions that will make them do things easily and get better results, not the same result, better results. You help them do things easily for better results. Are we good? Are we following? Excellent. So now what is your role? As a business analyst, you are required to identify the business needs. Like I said, a lot of companies don't know what they need until a business analyst identifies that gap. You're also meant to ensure that you conduct feasibility studies, market research, and then you now design solutions to bridge the gap between stakeholders and IT teams. All right? You play a crucial role. Can you hear me very well? Can you hear me properly? Okay, so you might want to refresh your network if you can't hear me properly, okay? All right. Business analysts play a crucial role in project success by ensuring that business requirements are met. We're going to talk about business requirements, all right? But then it also means that whatever the business analyst is doing, like I mentioned earlier, it's also reducing costs and increasing revenue at the core of it. Every company wants to be able to make money, right? So as a business analyst, your goal is to ensure that a company is not losing money. You're making sure that they are saving money and making more money. If you're unable to do that, typically means that you are not maximizing your role as a business analyst to deliver on results. We are results driven. I'm saying we because that's literally what I do every day of my life. We're results driven, we are strategy oriented, and we ensure that solutions are delivered. And the solutions that we bring can be easily executed by the company. Now, if you're working in a company that their yearly revenue is 10 million naira, and then you are bringing a solution that is going to cost 100 million, and you are not giving us a reason why we should spend this 100 million or how to make the 100 million to be spent, and then how we can make it back 3 times or 10 times more, then you are not delivering on your promise as a business analyst. Do you see? We recently launched an initiative here, and then I was speaking to my team and I told them if we're spending 2 million naira on this course, if we're spending 2 million naira, it means that by the time of whatever we are doing, we're able to raise over 10 million naira from whatever it is that we're planning. That's the essence of a business analyst in a company. You make back everything you spent and more. It's not a big deal. I'm going to show you how. All right. That's why I said there are some certain skills a business analyst must have. If you do not know how to communicate, it is going to be difficult for you to deliver on your results. Why? Because you're going to have to talk to the stakeholders. We have the internal stakeholders, who includes the founders, the investors, the CEOs, the management staff, and the employees. And then we have external stakeholders like the government, we have the customers, and we have everybody that somehow their engagement with the company affects the growth, the success, or the lifespan of the company. Are we good? Are we following so far? Excellent. So I like to zero in on these 3 skills because it doesn't matter where you go, left, right, center, top, bottom. A business analyst must be an analytical thinker. You must be very good in communication. Doesn't matter if you're an introvert or an extrovert. A lot of people say, they come to me when I'm consulting for what course they should take, and then they say, I wanted to be a business analyst, but I'm an introvert. Doesn't matter. You don't need to be an extrovert, right? To be a good business analyst. You just need to be a very good communicator. And becoming a good communicator or being a good communicator doesn't mean you should be a sanguine or an extrovert. Okay. And then you also want to be very proficient technically. That is one of the benefits of working with us here at Nibient Analytics. We are not just training you on the tools, we ensure that you actually know it. So you are going to be doing multiple projects, you're going to be building your portfolio, you're going to be doing internship, you're going to literally do the role of a business analyst. So unlike other schools, we are not just teaching you business analysis, we are also making sure that you are a business analyst. They are two different things entirely. Understanding or knowing the skills of business analysis and becoming a business analyst or delivering as a business analyst in your company, they are two different things. Our goal is the latter. What does it mean? It's either you're being promoted or given a new role or becoming a business analyst, or you're able to get into an organization to play your role as a business analyst or anything else. Mind you, the fact that you take a course in business analysis doesn't mean that you have to be a business analyst. For me, I'm a strategy consultant and a business analyst. You can be a change maker, you can be a change manager, you can be a consultant, you can be a generalist, a general business analyst. For example, if you want to work in a company like McKinsey, they always advise that you start for the first 3 years as a general business analyst before you specialize. You can also become a project manager. These days, companies hire business analysts more than project managers. Why? Project managers are very specialized, but business analysts also learn agile methodologies. The kind of business analysis that we teach you, you're also going to be learning data analytics for business analysts, business analysis, which means that you can also become a business data analyst or a business intelligence analyst. So the roles that you can morph into when you take this course in business analysis are numerous. And one other sweet benefit of being a business analyst is that there is no cap as regards your promotion. What does that mean? You can become a CEO, or you can become a COO, or you can become a CMO, or you can move from that and get into boards of companies. You can, so basically when you start as an entry-level business analyst, you can move to the next level of entry-level junior business analyst, senior business analyst, management consultant, right? And as a management consultant, you can become a strategist, a strategy analyst, and then one other amazing thing is it is not industry specific. We are not aligned to a particular industry. You can work anywhere. You can work as a finance business analyst. You can work as a health business analyst, which means that you're focused on just the health space. So if you are a nurse and you are looking to transition to tech, excellent. You can learn business analysis and then become a health business analyst. So you begin to work with health organizations, NGOs, pharmacies, hospitals, to help them optimize their processes to begin to deliver better on their results. And trust me, anybody that is able to do this ends very well, because not everybody has the skill to be able to get into a system to optimize the processes. Okay, so like I was saying, as regards to the job placement, you can now work as a management consultant, a strategy analyst, and whatnot. You can give yourself any name. You can work as a change maker, you can work as, and then from there, you can go ahead to either starting your own company or becoming a CEO of a company. For example, somebody like Dupe Olushola, working with Transcorp, is doing both the role of a CEO and that of a business analyst, because she is an analyst on her own accord, right? So you can work as an analyst, and then you move from there to becoming a board, and then you move from there to becoming a consultant, not to companies, not just to individuals, to companies, and you can literally move from there to becoming a consultant to nations, to governments. You can now transition into public policies. The opportunities are endless. I'm already feeling so excited because, yes, I love business analysis. And let's assume that you want to now do your master's in business administration. It aligns perfectly well. So even if you're an entrepreneur, you don't want to work for anybody, right? Great. All well and good. Learn the skill, start your business. It helps you to improve your businesses, which means that you don't necessarily need to hire a business analyst. You now know how to improve your own processes to make more money. So while you are learning tech, while some people are trying to work for people, you are learning this to be able to improve your company. And then before you know it, you are able to now start to expand. You see that you've gone through the space of clarify. You're now beginning to get to the place of launching your business. And then you are able to scale your business because you understand systems, you understand optimizations, and you understand processes, which is one of the things that we're going to be doing today, process mapping. All right. Are we following? Are we excited? Okay. So now that you understand what a business analyst do, there are a lot of things that we do, but one of the sweetest things that we love to do is process mapping. What is process mapping? Does anybody want to guess before I get into my definition? Do you want to guess what process mapping is? You can just type it in the chat box. Let's see. What do you think process mapping is all about? What do you think process mapping is all about? You can type it in the chat box and let me know what you think. You don't have to be correct. There is no right or wrong answer right now. All right. Is there anybody speaking? What do you think is process mapping? You can put the definition in the chat box and let us see. Step-by-step flow of how a process is carried out. See, you are a business analyst already, Edit. That is so sweet and so clear. One other thing that business analysts do is that they make seriously complex things to be very easy, both in communication and in doing. What does that mean? Both in communication and in execution. A business analyst makes things super, super easy. And I love what you just wrote right now, a step-by-step flow of how processes are carried out. And Precious said a structured way from initiation to closing. I love it. I love everything about what you guys are writing right now. Comfort says drawing out the process to get the desired result. So good. If you combine all of this, in fact, we should end this class because all of you are business analysts already. This is so good. Yes, it is drawing out the process to get the desired result. And it also means designing a business operation process. This lesson is trying to go technical, but I love it, Eniola. Yeah, process mapping is categorizing processes to specific sorts. We have PhD holders here. Like MBA. Well done, Stephen. I love it. And Jude says process mapping is a technique where a workflow or process is visually represented. So good. This is so good. And then Eze says it's a flow chart of algorithm of processes. Eze would be one of those professors that likes to use grammar a lot. But I like it. I like it. And then Chama says, I think it's making out how to carry out the strategy in an easy way. Oh God, this is nice. I think it is making out how to carry out the strategy in an easy way. And then Richard said, process mapping are the steps to take to achieve a certain task or goal. Process mapping is a visual technique that shows how a process works by mapping it out. Used to communicate. I just see, oh God, this should I call you guys cohort now? This cohort is amazing. You guys should be my students direct so that we'll just continue to have fun. Process mapping is a representation of work breakdowns to achieve valuable results. Love it. Now let me see if my definition meets your own definition, because it's like you guys are more, you are more a business analyst than I am. So let's see. Let me try. If I had known, I should have not put definition here, so I don't fall my hand. But let's see. Let me try. So my own definition is simple. Process mapping is not really that simple. It's long. Process mapping is a visual representation of the steps involved in a business process from start to finish. What does it mean? Be it manual or automated. When we talk about process mapping, we are saying nothing missing, nothing broken. Whatever steps it takes for something to be achieved in a business is properly mapped out. Why is this important? It's because anybody that gets into the organization with or without you involved can literally carry out this same process and get the same result as you. That is the importance of documentation in a company. Now, take for example, I want to go down the road to get Domino's pizza. I had to say Domino's pizza. Now I want to take pizza. Imagine I had to go down the road to get Domino's pizza, and then it's like 30 minutes drive through from my house. What are my steps? First thing, decision making. Do I go and buy it now or not? And I'm like, yeah, we're starting. Yes, let's buy a pizza. So what do? I take my bath. I dress up. I wear my shoes. I pick up my car keys. I walk down the stairs. I walk towards my car. I get into my car. I drive through my junction. I turn through the roundabout. I get to the junction where I see Domino's Pizza. Now I have an option. Do I go to Domino's Pizza on the right or Domino's Pizza on the left? And then I say, okay, I go to Domino's Pizza on the right. What's the likelihood? When I get to the Domino's Pizza on the right, do they have the chicken pizza or not? Yes or no? They do. Buy it, walk back home. Now that's a very manual process. And then if I go to the other one, they don't have blah, 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 we just write it sharp. Very manual. I have to go all the way just to eat pizza. 30 minutes drive, which means 1 hour of my time is gone. Now I come into the system as a business analyst. And what do? Hi. Let's say I'm a friend to the person that had to do 1 hour just because the person wanted to eat pizza. And I'm like, why are you driving all the way? Why not just download Glovo app? I'm doing advert for Glovo. They should come and tell me to be ambassador. Why not download Glovo app? Go on Glovo app, search for the kind of pizza that you want, place your order, make your payment, and it will be delivered to your doorstep in 30 minutes. So how many minutes have we cut down? 30 minutes. Aside that, we've cut down on stress. We've cut down on decision making. Like, do I have to? Is this not sweet? Is this not sweet? Why? Because the offer and all of the whatever is on the app. So process mapping is us being, as a business analyst, you have mapped the manual process and then you map the automated process. The automated process is your solution for the business, what we call the to-be state. I come in as a company, oh, things are so manual. This is where I want the company to be. You now draw out that process for the company to see that it's taking you forever to deliver on this because your processes are so manual. I'm going to walk you through how you can achieve the automated space. And then you reduce time, you save more money, you deliver better because you are automated, and you get more from your team. Why? Because they are more productive. Do we understand the whole process mapping conversation now? Good. So the primary purpose of process mapping is to gain clear understanding of how a process works, identifying areas of improvement, and ensuring that all stakeholders have a shared understanding of the process. What does it mean by all stakeholders? Everybody that is involved in the growth and everything that concerns the business, including the employees, the employers, the customers, and whatever. Everybody understands the process of doing things. You want to order from Jumia, everybody understands the process. Delivery guy knows his job. The person imputing the order in the system knows their job. The system itself also knows its job. And then, yes, you'll get the recording. And then everybody just knows what you're supposed to do. That's one of the important things of mapping out a process. Now we have different types of process mapping. We have the flow charts, which includes the oval, the rectangles, and the diagrams. So I want us to, let's draw. We're going to be working with these shapes in our very sweet and basic flow chart process map that we're going to be drawing today. All right. So what is the oval shape? It is the end and the start points. If you're starting your process mapping, you have to work with the oval shape. And if you want to end your process mapping, you have to work with the oval shape. Now, what does the arrow do? It helps you to connect a process to another process. It shows relationship between one shape to another, between the round shape to the input and output shape, which is the parallelogram shape, or the process shape, that is the task shape, the rectangle shape, or the decision-making box, which is the diamond shape. So are we ready to go to the practical session, guys? Are we ready, ready? Awesome. So if you are with your laptop, it's time for you to go to draw.io. So you go to your search bar, click on draw.io, and we are going to be drawing our very, very amazing process map. Are we ready? So I need everybody to be here. We're going, practicals have started though. No time wasting. But we have 130 people on this call, which means that by the end of this, at least 10 people should give me their process map. 10 people should give me their process map. Yes, you can draw on your note if you're not with your system. I love that you still want to do stuff. So yes, you can. But I would advise that after drawing on your note, you want to be able to move it to your system so you have a very properly constructed shape. So draw.io, just type draw.io, and then you would see this page. When you get to this page, please let me know. Thumbs up if you are here already. We're going to be drawing the process map of an e-commerce shop. We're going to be drawing the process map of an e-commerce shop. Are we ready? Thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, great. So let us go. Now, the next thing you need to do is to click on create new diagram. I have a lot of existing diagrams. I will not show you, but I want you to create your own. So click on create new diagram. And you're going to see this, a lot of things, super, super amazing stuff. If you want an already existing one, you can try all of these templates, but we're going to be drawing a blank one. So I want you to name it e-commerce process map. All right, let's assume Nibiant now has a store. We might as well just have a store. We're selling you people our t-shirts. So Nibiant e-commerce process map. Try, let's see. I've never really tried with a phone, but you might want to try. It might just work for you. Okay, put your phone in desktop mode and see if it's going to work. But we need to move quickly, guys. Is anybody here? Is anybody here? Is anybody on this? Draw.io. So you see what you're typing. Draw.io. That's the site. Okay. Draw.io. When you enter into it, you're going to have this page. When you click on it, you're going to have this page, and then you want to click on this, create new diagram. Tap on it, and you're going to see this blank diagram or creating from scratch. So you're going to see this, and then you want to change the name. You can write your name, but I'm going to put Nibiant process map. Okay. And then we click on create. When you look down, you're going to see cancel from template URL and create. So click on create. And we're going to go into this. So you see that I saved it already. So that's what I want you guys to do. All right. So do that and let me know who has their task workspace ready. This is called a workspace. This is called a workspace For those people that don't understand tech terms, this is called a workspace. Say a workspace. I wish we're in a physical class. All of you will be singing now. A workspace. So this is a workspace. Are we ready? Who is here? Who is here? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Only Bright. Out of 119 people. Wow, 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 wow. She wrote it. I can start from the beginning. Oh, I'm here for you. So, Amalu, you want to type draw.io, draw.io. When you type draw.io, click on your enter. You are using a laptop, not a phone. Click on draw.io. It's going to open this for you. And then you're going to click on create new diagram. And you're going to see this. And you're going to click, yes, you must. Sorry, it's not a free. You must connect your laptop. You must connect your laptop. So when you click on create, you're going to have this. So who is ready? Let's get on it, guys. Yes, draw.io. You see more? Draw.io. See, a lot of people are waiting. Awesome. Ooh, Miriam, I'm not sure that you can use a phone. So maybe you just want to pay attention. Make sure you fill the attendance so that you can watch the video and practice. All right. So now that you are here, I want you to double tap on your screen. So this is what you do. You just want to hold on to your mouse and do pop, pop. When you double tap, like tap, tap, you're going to see this. Click on text and then write the title of your map. Nebiant process map. All right, Nebiant e-commerce. Nebiant e-commerce process map. So you want to control A everything and increase the size. Let's centralize it. How many of us have written our titles? For those of us that are just getting here, double tap, you're going to see double tap on your screen. You're going to see text. So that's what you tap on and you're able to write that. So we are here. Awesome. Double tap, Obiageli, double tap, 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 tap. You will see text. I'm going to delete this right now. Tap, 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 you see text. When you're there, let me know. Are we there? Okay, great. Okay, so what's the first thing to do when you have an e-commerce shop? What's the first thing to do? As a customer, we have all tried to order something from Jumia or from Temu. Amalu, where are you? Chinaza, where are you? This is a workspace. The moment you click on create new diagram, click on create new diagram. When you go to draw.io, click on create new diagram, blank diagram, create. All right, create new diagram, blank diagram. Are you here now? It's not showing. Probably it's your network. Apologies. It's probably your network. If you can't see my screen, log out and log back in. Can we all see my screen? Can we see my screen? Can we see my screen? They can see my screen. So please log out and log back in, okay? All right. So now if you're drawing the process map of an e-commerce shop, right? What you want to do is we want to click on the oval shape. Remember, when I was teaching, I said the oval shape is used to start and end your process. So we're about to start. You're about to start your process. So what you want to click on is the oval shape. So we're going to click on. Let's do that again. You see these parts, your left-hand side of your screen, you're going to see a lot of shapes, right? Let me show you a quick trick on how to quickly get a shape that is necessary for something, go to the search shapes here, right on top of this, and then click start. You're going to see a lot of options here. Now, technology has made it easy for you to be able to do stuff, right? Now, we want to start a process. You don't need to now manually start looking for the shape. Just go and type it in the search bar, start, and you see your options here. So you want to click on one. I don't like this one. Hey, what happened to my screen? Oh, yeah, I need to increase the size of my window. Yeah, okay. So let me show you what I did again. I clicked on start in the search bar. It opened to me shapes and I selected start, and here I am. So I'm going to move it here. Okay. And I'm going to type start inside the box. Double tap on the box and tap start. Are we here? The process has started though. You type start in your search bar, click on the oval shape, and then move it to the top right because we're starting the process. Are we following? Okay. So when you want to, I need you people to be telling me what to write because I don't know it like that. So when you start a process, you want to order something on Jumia. When you start the process, what's the next thing that you do? We'll just put it in the chat box so that we can, for decorum, that's why I'm not allowing you guys to speak. So when you want to start your shopping process, your e-commerce shop process, what's the next thing that you do? Do you have an account? Sign up. So let's use login, assuming that we have an account. So see, so the start stuff is simple. We are about to draw our process now. Sorry, I'm going to try to move this. Sorry. Okay. I want the title to show. Okay, so I want to start the shopping process now, right? And then I click start. And then I see shapes. I'm just going to pick the one that I like. I'm going to write start. And then I'm going to move it to where I want it to be. All right. Reduce the size so it's not too big. And our process has started. Now, one thing I want to show you, instead of you trying to like carry arrow, let's say, for example, remember I told you that the arrow is a connector. You will not type arrow. You will not drag arrow. You start dragging manually like this. Don't do that. Too much stress. What you can do is to tap on the, you see, when you see this, do you see these 4 arrows? I want to be sure. Do you see the 4 arrows? To increase the text, double tap on it like this. And do you see your ribbon? This place is called a ribbon. Tap on it and you can increase your text size. All right. So if you like it big, you can also increase the text size of your start as well. Okay. Are we good? So do you see these 4 arrows here? Do you see the 4 arrows? Can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this? I need to be sure you guys are here. Okay. Now, one of the beautiful things about this platform is it helps you to be able to pick the next shape without you having to manually do that. Now, the next shape we're looking at is a task shape. What's a task shape? When you are doing something, it's called a task. Like there's a process. This is a process shape, the rectangle. Remember, let me go there and remind you guys so that you don't think that I'm doing things from my brain. Let's go back and be reminded of our shapes. Okay. Now you see this. Sorry, I think I'm gonna have to remove this. Do you see this? This is the process shape, a rectangle that represents a process. Okay, are we following? This is what we're working with now. So let's go back. So that's what we have here. So the next step is to log in. Log in. Now, when you write login, we already understand what you're saying. Some of you want to write, you will now do login to the Jumia app on your phone. That's too long. You want to make sure that the words that you use on your process map are very short, very simple, but when somebody sees it, they understand what you are saying. The interface here is draw.io, Aliyu. Okay, so when you log in, what's the next thing? Guys, what's the next? What's the next? Sit time. We need to run, guys. What's the next thing? After you log in, what's the next thing? When you want to order on Jumia, when you log in, what is the next thing that you do, guys? Come on, put it in the chat box. It's an interactive class. Decision. That's too quick. Oh. Too quick. Chris, too quick. Good. You search, you browse your product. There is something that carried you there in the first place. Abby. So we want to browse your product. So let's do that. All right. So browse product or search anyone. Do we agree with this? Yes or no? Okay. So after this, what's the next one? Add to cart. Okay. Does anybody have an alternate idea? Compare prices. That's so unique. I do it a lot. Well, I do it a lot. Oh. I do it a lot. So let's try that, right? I like that. So another thing I want to teach you. Do you see this? When you click on this, do you see this top part? Let me do it for you to see. If you are like me and you like really beautiful charts, you would want to maintain your sizes, your structure, your design, and all of that. They've made it easy for you. So all you just need to do is click on this arrow and then go to the top, and you see that it has the exact same shape here. Do you see? All you just need to do is to change the right up. So let's do sample prices. Sample prices. Right? After sampling prices, the next thing is you want to select the product. So when you are doing your process map, can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see the lines that shows you whether it's equal or not? Can you see that, the blue lines? So when you are drawing your maps, you want to be very structured. It speaks to how your mind works also. Imagine I drew the map now and it's like this. This one is like this. This one is like, does this look good? Scattered now. It's going to scatter the person's brain. So just always make sure that you are doing things properly. So you see the line has shown me that this is what makes everything equal. So I'm going to stop it here. Good, perfect. So you want to browse product. And then there was somebody that said something like add to cart. So let's bring it down a bit. Sorry, let's go to select product first. right? Let's go to select product first. Do we agree? Because after browsing, sorry, it's supposed to be here. Sorry. Select product. This is the most simplest process map you would ever see. I hope so. Are we following? Are we here? Are we on track? Are we on track? Are we on track? Are we on track? Yes, thank you. I just corrected it. So sample prices, that's an error. I did I duplicated it, that's why. Apologies. So log in, browse product, sample prices, select product, and then add to cart. Now we can now come to what Chris said. Decision making. What is the decision we have to make now? Who wants to tell me? What's the question we are asking here? Remember, a decision box must always carry a question. So there, I think I buy into what Chris said initially. After you select product, right? I think we are supposed to have a question here. Let's try that. Sorry, guys. I'm just thinking. Remember, you can always improve your processes. The question here is the product available for delivery? Right? Don't we think we should ask that? Or do we ask this question after adding to cart? Is the product available? You know, sometimes you can see products on Jumia, and then when you want to add to cart, you say out of stock. Do you remember? Have you seen that before? Yes, you can see that. Some people say you need to add to cart first. I don't think so. Okay, let me follow you people. I don't want to call you this night. Oh yeah, let's add to cart. I shall return to where I came from. Let's add to cart. All right. Add to cart. Okay. All right. I agree with you. I agree. You are right. is the product available? So one thing that you must always see when you are making your decision box, you must always answer the question yes or no. Always, you have to answer the question. So we need to increase the size of our decision box so that our write-up looks good. All right. So yeah. Is the product available? You need to answer two questions. You need to answer yes. Yes, you are right. It's far gone, oh, Angel. I've gone far. Is the product available? So remember, we're going to answer the yes, and we're going to answer to no. So let's complete the yes answer first. So remember, for every decision box, you must answer yes or no. So now, yes. If the product is available, what should you do next? Who wants to answer me? Make payment. If the product is available, you've already added to cart now. If product is available, you've already check out. We've already added to cart. We've already added to cart. Check out. Yes. And if it is not available, what do you do? I would like to know. If it's not available, what do you do? Who wants to try? Go back to search. Nice. Nice. Our guys are, yeah, exactly. Go back to search. So if the product is not available, you want to go back to search. So let me show you how you can go back to your search bar. Okay, let me show you. Now we need to expand our, let's reduce this so that we can go back and search. All right, I want us to reduce this. Okay, sorry, I want us to reduce this so we can go back and search. Nothing is going on. I'm reducing the size so that I can have space here. Okay. All right. So you said if the product is available, what do? You check out. Let's go back to no. Remember, you are putting, where is my, I want to increase this a bit so that you can see my screen properly. Remember, you are putting in this text here, no, right? Okay. I think I need to ungroup this. What I did was to group everything. I selected everything and clicked on G so that I can group it. But now I need to ungroup it. I need to ungroup it so that I can, sorry. I need to ungroup so that I can continue. All right. So let's type on no. Okay, so we're doing that of no right now. And then when you double tap on the line, you click on, you type no. So like we said, if the product is not available, what do? Go back browse products. So now that you browse products, remember there is a rule of law when drawing your process map. You cannot have a hanging box. Your box must reconnect somewhere. Your box must always reconnect somewhere. So let's move this down so that we can reconnect everything somewhere. So we're moving everything down now. Okay. Select, to move down, you just need to select all and then use your arrow button up if you want to move up, or down if you want to move down. Why am I moving down? I want to connect this product, this box here, back to sample prices because we are repeating the process until we get a yes. Do you understand? Remember, you have your start, login, browse product, sample sizes, select product, add to cart, right? And then you have checkout. You have, is this product available? If it says no, you keep browsing products, sampling prices till you get a yes so you can check out. So let's draw an arrow now. We're collecting this arrow. We're moving this arrow to this point. We want to direct it all the way to this point. We want it to be back on sample prices. So when you follow me now, follow me now. What did I do? I selected an arrow. Are we following? Are we following? I selected an arrow. I dragged it to browse product. I dragged it to browse product, and then I dragged the tip of the arrow to sample products. Why? Because the process is repeating. All you just need to do now is to drag this middle to make sure that it is not crossing anywhere. So we're going to arrange it till it looks good enough and it shows that it's not crossing anywhere. Do we understand it now? Do we understand what I just did? Remember, I said when you get to select product, the arrow is on browse products. We have already written, see, we said, is the product available? No. What do? There is already browse product here. You can't take the arrow back to browse product again, except you want to take the arrow from no directly all the way to browse product. That can work. But I made it easy for myself. I wrote browse product here, and then I took the process all the way back to sample product, because after browse product, you have sample prices. Select products, add to cart. Is the product available? If you say no again, you keep browsing. You keep browsing. So I want to add something here to make it different. I want to add something here to make it different. Browse more products. So not browse product again, browse more products, because you are going to check out for more to be able to see what you have. All right. And then we've closed this. Remember, I said that you cannot leave a box hanging. This box is hanging. We need to shut it down. When you check out, after checkout, what do you do next? After checkout, what do you do next? Payment, solid. So let's go. You can't log out now. If you check out, you don't want to pay. Silver. Eh? How will you get your product if you don't pay? You pay. You must pay. Payments. There's another decision box here. There's another decision box here. Did the payment go through? Yes or no? Should we go all the way? What do we think? Should we go all the way? I'm reducing this size so that we can have space. Okay. Oh, she said we should go all the way. So let's try. Let me go. Let me go all the way. Payments. So let's have another decision box. The arrow is not straight. Which arrow is not straight now, mommy? Which arrow is not straight? On your side, please straighten it. Oh. Try. You don't get the arrow. Is it this arrow? Is it this one? Is it this arrow? Let me do it again. Okay, let me do it again. So I'm going to delete this. Click on the arrow. Drag it to the, make sure you follow the lines. The grid patterns helps you to make it straight. Put it here at the middle of this triangle. Then drag the tip of this triangle, right, to the middle where you have a straight line here, and leave it there. Okay? Are you following? Now, you see this point at the middle, drag it out. That's what you're going to use to do all your control. Do you see? You see it dragging. Now, make sure it is straight here first. Make sure it is straight here first. Then, when you make it straight here, remove your hand from your mouse. Go back again to the middle. Take it all the way up here. Remove your hand from your mouse. Go back to the middle again. Take it all the way up here. Remove your hand from your mouse, and then you have this line. Are we good now? It's magic. You're creating magic. Yeah. All right. So when you make payments, what's the next thing? Let's make a decision. Do you have money or you don't have money? Some people want to order television of 1 million and they only have 100K. So we need to be sure if you have money or not. So ask your question. Did the payments go through? Yes or no? Our write-up is plenty. So let's increase this and then increase this a bit. Let's increase this so that we have a bigger box. Okay. So, Isioma, if we do all those ones, we won't leave here now. Please just manage this one for us. You can try that. It's actually a good idea because, yeah, there is payment on delivery. Okay, do you know what? Let's do pay with card or pay on delivery. Sorry. Did the payment go through, yes or no? If we say yes, what's the next thing? Okay, let's try this first. Let's try this first. If it says yes, let's try this first. So yes. Send out for delivery. And then if it's a no, if the payment did not go through, what should we do? Who wants to answer? If the payment did not go through, what should we do? Good. I love that thing that I saw now. Send wish report. We can do anyone actually. Or close, log out. If your payment not go through, log out. The money is not enough. But let's use this instead. Try another. I want us to lead it somewhere. That's why I'm picking this. Try another payment method. Okay. Now, after trying payment method, where do we take this arrow to? Where do we lead this box back to? Remember, we can't leave it empty. So where do we lead this box back to? Who wants to try? Where do we lead it back to? Payment. Exactly. Exactly. So let's get an arrow. We're going to do that again. Let's move the arrow here and then drag it all the way to payments. Okay. And that's it. So you try the payment, it takes you to payment. Did it go through? No, you keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying, you keep trying till it goes through and then you send out for delivery. And then there's another decision to be made. There's another decision to be made. Do we agree? Yes or no? I want to reduce the size again. Okay. Let's move this. Okay. So let's ungroup this. Ungroup. Good. All right, so send out for delivery. What is the next one? What did we say is the next one? When you send out for delivery, okay, before send out for delivery, select delivery address. Select delivery address. And then the next one would be, let's put it here. Send out for delivery. So when you send out for delivery, what's the next thing? Who wants to try? Was the package received? Yes or no? Should we do that? So we have another decision box, right? Okay. So let's make a decision here. Let's make a decision here. So was the package received? So we have yes. If the package was received, this thing is supposed to end. Remember, the process, no, if you receive your package, that's it now. Okay, end. So let's end the process. Was the package received? Yes. So you end. And if it says no, what do we do? What do you want us to do if it says no, the package wasn't received? If the package wasn't received, what do we do, guys? Contact support. Nice. Okay. So let's end this. Yes. And then there is a no. There is a no box here. No. Contact support. So this contact support now, where should it lead back to? Remember, we can't leave a box hanging. So where should this lead back to now? Who wants to try? Where should this lead back to? Send for delivery. Ah, okay. Somebody said it should lead back to, yes, it's supposed to be tracking the package. Okay, let's do that. So let's track now. She said we must track. If we don't track, she will not leave this class. Track item. We have tracked though. We have tracked now. So let's connect it. We have tracked. So let's go there. Okay, so now after tracking the item, was the package received? Yes or no? Yes. End the process? No. Contact support. So where do you want it to lead back to? Can you share your suggestions again? Where do you want it to lead back to? Is it send out for delivery? Do you want it to lead back somewhere else? After contacting support, support should send out to delivery, send out for the delivery. Was the package received? I think it should go back to track item. It can actually even go back to send out for delivery because maybe it wasn't delivered. Okay, let's take it back to track item in the warehouse. Yes. So let's take it back to track item. Oh, I don't confuse. You should pick one. Pick one now. Oh, yeah. You should pick one so that we'll close. Where do you want it to go back to? Send out for delivery. Send out. Track item is winning. Track item is winning. And we have it. Track items. And the winners go to class A. It's class B that is saying send out for delivery. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Arrange your wires, your arrows, and make sure that it looks good. When you are drawing your process map, your arrows must not cross another process. It must not go over another process. It is not allowed. Why? Because that means that there is a hiccups. It means that, oh, a process is overlapping. Your processes must not overlap. Every process should have its own road. It's just like a puzzle. When it overlaps, you hear when you're trying to do a puzzle, right? So it mustn't overlap. Do we get it? And here we have it. We have our Nibiant e-commerce process map. Super sweet, super easy. So I'm going to read it out for you again to be sure that we have it right and we did a good map, all right? So we have our start, login, browse product, sample prices, select product, add to cart. Is the product available? Yes or no? Yes. So what do? Check out. Make your payment. Did the payment go through? Yes. What do? Select delivery address. Send out for delivery. Track item. Was the package received? Yes. End the process. However, if it's a no, is the product available? No. Browse item. Go all the way to sample prices. Select product. Add to cart. Is the product available? No. Keep going until you get a yes. Then you check out. You make your payment. Did the payment go through? No. Try another payment method. Make your payment until you get a yes. Then you select delivery address. Send out for delivery. Track item. Was the package received? No. Contact support. Keep tracking and tracking and tracking till you receive the package and you end your process. Do we like what we just did now? What do we think? It's pretty, right? Yeah, I know. You can keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Awesome. So I'm going to save this. So how do you save? Now, you don't save like the normal click on file, save. You are just saving the raw file, which is actually good. So we can do that first. So we're going to save this first as the e-commerce map. Yes. So what this means is when you click on, if you are online and you click on that file that I just saved, you can come back to your sheet. However, I want to save this as a picture so that you can always look at it to try to replicate. So what do? You go to File, Export As. So what I did before was to save as. This time around, I am doing Export As. You can either export as a PDF or you can export as a JPEG. So let's export as a PDF so that we can have the full view. All right. So let's see. Nibiant e-commerce map. Let's see what's going to produce. We're exporting that it has exported. So let's see. Let's go back and then let's check on downloads. We have the Nibiant e-commerce map and boom, there you go. That's our e-commerce process flow. Do we see it? So if you export as JPEG, it's going to come in very small, like in a picture. Can you see it? Who is saying no? Which network are you seeing no? Okay, I'm going to do that. So what I did was simple, right? What I did was simple. You want to apply colors. How did my screen contain all? Because I'm working on one sheet and I saved as PDF. If you save as PDF, you get everything in your sheet. I'm still on one sheet. If you look at it, I did not go to another page. Do you see? I tried to fit everything into one sheet. So it's part of the things that you need to control. So to save as PDF, like I said, all you just need to go is your file, export as, you can export as PNG, you can export as a JPEG, you can export as PDF, and that's it. So we've come to the end of our class. How many of you loved it? How many of you loved it? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now we want to be able to teach you a whole lot more, adding colors, doing pretty complex process maps, doing really, really amazing stuff like, imagine we had done gap analysis or risk analysis or JIRA. My goodness, guys, you would fall in love. There is a whole lot that you can learn in business analysis, and we want you to join the February cohort. Now, you've seen what you can learn. There is no need to go to the whole drama of why you should, because like I said, business analysis has a whole lot of opportunities, and there is no cap to your progress. There is no cap to your success in the career path business analysis. And if you look at the fastest growing jobs, business intelligence analyst, information security analyst, data analyst, and scientist are one of the top 6 jobs that are fastest growing. If you're saved as 3 pages, that's fine. Maybe because your size of your stuffs are bigger, right? If you are in any of this, you might want to pivot, because in the next 5 to 10 years, if you are not in tech or leveraging tech, you would literally be out of job. You don't want to wait till it is too late. The earlier you're able to transition to tech, the faster you can achieve your financial goals, because trust me, tech pays a lot. Entry-level roles for business analysts starts from $350. I'm talking entry level. If you convert it to Naira, I like to help my students work globally remotely, because you earn a whole lot more than if you're earning in Naira. So let's multiply that by 1.5. That is of 525,000 Naira as an entry-level business analyst. And who is an entry-level business analyst? It's somebody that is just starting work. What does it mean? It means that even as somebody that is just starting work as a business analyst, you're earning more than a whole lot of people currently in Nigeria. The people that earn the highest, if you're earning 500,000 Naira plus in Nigeria, you are working your heads off. You're resuming 9 to 5. They are calling you at night. They are calling you when you are sleeping. They are trying to have wedding anniversary with your family. They are calling you to check your email because your salary is 500K plus. But here, it's not as if you are just working and you are not earning, but you have the flexibility to choose your hours. You have the flexibility to work at your own pace. You're working from home, which means you can do it when you can, and you don't have to face the hassle of transport, waking up too early to try to get on the road, and all of that. For stay-at-home moms, you have the liberty to stay with your kids at home and also work fully remotely. I decided to transition to tech about 8 years ago. When I was planning to get married, I was like, no, I'm not going to work physically. I'm going to work from home. And that was when I started my journey. Mind you, I was already doing business strategy consultation and analysis before I decided to go full-blown tech, including data analytics and the likes. Right? So by the time I combined my years of experience as a business owner and entrepreneur and also a consultant to my tech experience, the sky was just my starting point. And that is the opportunity I want to give to you. It gave me the ability to be able to homeschool my daughters. I have 2 daughters. It gave me the opportunity to be able to work from home, from the comfort of my home. It also gave me the opportunity to add weight. All right? A lot of us need to, you are struggling with weight gain. The reason you are not adding weight is because you are not working from home. Just on a lighter note. But that's basically some of the opportunities that you get if you are working from home. Okay. And the world is literally looking for these people. I've talked about the benefits. It's endless. Job security is endless. And the more you invest in yourself, the more you get paid. The people that earn a whole lot more are people that have the opportunity to know more. So if you want to earn more than you're earning right now, you need to know a whole lot more than you know right now. The people that are earning $500 an hour, they're different from people earning $5 an hour because they know a whole lot more. So you want to spend that resources to invest in yourself. It's a whole lot better than Brazilian week, trust me. Because when you start earning a lot more, you can buy multiple wigs and start selling, or buy multiple wigs and start dashing people because you have luxury of cash. But if that's all you have, and then you want to slay, and the head is not helping you slay, your bank is not allowing you to slay, why not spend the resources to invest in yourself in 2025? And you can start reaping the harvest before the second half of this year. It's a guaranteed process that we have. You must have spent time listening to our testimonials, and you've heard of people that spent just 3 months with us and they got the job. Why we picked this course is because it's super easy to learn. You have already experienced me teaching you process mapping. This is somebody that you could not this is somebody that you could not, something that you probably could not do on your own. But in less than 1 hour, you've learned how to do process mapping. It's super easy to transition. The salary projections are great. Some people ask the questions of, do I have to do away with my history? No, you don't have to. We tell people that your history, your work history is a plus. Why? I'm going to give a typical example with Beatrice Olagbero. Beatrice Olagbero, you can check her on LinkedIn. You can send her a message to confirm if this is true. She was working with MTN for over 10 years, and she relocated to the US. While she was in the US about 2 years ago, she was sending out CVs, trying to apply for jobs, starting her life afresh. It wasn't working, and she was already considering coming back. And then a friend recommended her to me. And I told her, you know what, give us 3 months of your life. Let's work with you. We taught her data analytics tools for business analysis, Excel, Power BI, SQL, Jira, and she also learned how to build a portfolio. She learned to optimize her LinkedIn. She learned to revamp her CV. And guys, in 3 months, she got 2 job interviews. We worked her through the job interviews. She didn't even have the opportunity to do internship with us because the moment she did her interview and the job prep, because of her portfolio and what she has learned from us, she landed the job not only as a business analyst, but as a senior business analyst. Why? Because of her years of experience. We taught her how to leverage her experience to landing a remote job. And she currently works as a senior business analyst in a company in Canada. This can be you. Waneka has 3 children, triplets, not just 3 children, triplets. And she also did the same thing. And she currently works as an assistant service analyst for a US-based organization from Nigeria. Same thing with Madeleine Boateng. She relocated from Ghana to the UK. We taught her, and the same month she optimized her LinkedIn, she got an internship role as a business analyst. The feedbacks are numerous, right? Everything that we have to do, and to let you know that this stuff that we're doing is for real. It's 100% on our YouTube, on our Instagram, and every other platform that are looking that you're looking for us. You're going to see us there, right? We did this so that you can attain technical prowess in your career path. And then the 50% of what we do is to make sure that you're job ready. How? We do CV assessment and training, LinkedIn optimization. We're also going to help you set up your Upwork profile, interview preparation, and then we have what is called the technical support session. Our classes are 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays. And then every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m., we do what we call technical support session. These are sessions where we help you get better. Assuming you came into class on Saturday and you really did not understand, let's say we had this class. We have the technical support session class to help you understand better. That's where you get to ask your questions and all of that. And you have lifetime access with us. You also get reference and recommendation. You get endorsements and recommendations even on LinkedIn. So what's next for you? Not to bore you out. I want only 15 people to join me in February to land a remote job. I wanted 30 people. I've gotten 15 people. I want just 15 people extra to work with me in February. Now, what are you going to gain when you work with us? You're not just learning how to do business analysis, you are going to become a business analyst with so much confidence so that you can literally even tell someone, I will teach you business analysis. That's how good we are. That's how good our facilitators are. And trust me, whatever you saw today is a tip of the iceberg. My facilitators do a whole lot more than I'll do to let you know exactly what you're going to be getting here from us. All right. So what are the steps for you? Register with us here at Nibient Analytics. You're going to attain the technical prowess in your career path, where I support you in applying for jobs and building your personal brand. Very, very important. And then the big deal, you land your first tech jobs. So we have our program starting February 1st, and I want you to be a part of it. Our actual cost is 350,000, but the discount is 270,000 for everybody that participated in this class. But now I'm giving you a payment plan. This is the installment payment plan. All right. You make a payment of 70,000 naira to secure your slot. And then before the end of February, so you can either sign up for the February or the March class, right? Before the class will start, you make a payment of 100,000. And then by the end of that first month, you make a balance payment of 100,000 naira. So initial payment, 70,000 to secure your slot, a payment of 100,000 before the class starts, and a balance payment of 100,000 naira. So I'm going to be shorting this discount plan in another, let me stop sharing. I'm going to stop this in another 15 minutes. I'm going to stop in another 15 minutes. So if you are interested, this is what I want you to do. Put your name on the chat box. My name is Lemuel. I'm securing a slot. I only want 15 people. I need to drink water. I only want 15 people. Okay. So what I want you to do is simple. Put your name in the chat box. Hey, my name is Angel, securing a slot, and then make your payment to the account number. Send me a receipt of payment, and I will send you the enrollment form immediately. Right, to get to save this, just go to File, click on Export, and then you export as any file that you want. Go to File, click on Export, and export as any file that you want. And next, as long as you know how to operate a laptop, what does that mean? You can open a laptop, you can click power button, you can type, you are good to go. That's more than enough experience to start the class. So you can secure this slot for March, Eniola. So even if you don't want to take the February cohort, I will advise that you secure the slot for March. Mercy, yes, it's globally recognized certificate. So, okay, one slot down, 15 slots to go, 14 more slots to go. So Adum is taking a slot. We have 14 more slots to go. Adum, make payment to the account number on your screen. Send me a message with your receipt of payment, and I will send you the enrollment form immediately. All right, 14 more slots to go, and we'll be out of this class. So what you can do is to secure the slot, because this discount is just for our VTS and webinar attendees. If you're going to wait till March, that's fine. But then you're going to be making 350,000 naira payments. There is no discount for March. But as long as you take advantage of the discount now, you are going to have the opportunity to complete your payments in March. What are the time and dates for the cohort classes? February cohort is 3 months, February, March, and April. March cohort is 3 months, March, April, May, right? The classes start every first Saturday of the month. So we have only February and March cohorts that are active. And this discount is for only February and March cohort. Secure the discount tonight, and this allows you to be able to take advantage of the 80,000 naira off. We don't have physical classes. Why? We are training you to work globally remotely. We're training you for the global market. We are fully remote, 100,000% remote. Our CFO and CHRO are both in Canada. We have about 5 of our staff in Abuja. We have a couple of them in Ogun State. We have a lot of them in Ilori, and we have a massive amount of them here in Lagos. The idea is we can't teach you what we don't do. So we're teaching you to work fully remotely. You're going to be working with project and productivity tools like Trello and the likes. You're going to be working with Jira. We're going to learn how to be able to communicate to stakeholders and also how to work remotely. So when you land a remote job, that's not when you're learning how to do stuff. So no, we don't have physical classes. Who's next? 14 more slots, and we shut this down by 9:45. 14 more slots to go. If you want to become a business analyst, you want to be able to open yourself to more opportunities, write it down in the comment section. Hi, my name is Chinyere. I'm taking a slot. Send the 70,000 naira payment to secure your slot, and then I am going to send you the enrollment form to start your journey. It only takes a little step to change the trajectory of your life. My very first remote work moved me from earning 65,000 naira as a digital marketer for a company in Asaba, working remotely, to 500,000 naira working as a junior business analyst for a company in Switzerland. That was the start of me knowing that there is money in tech. Don't drown yourself in the economy of Nigeria. Funds is not the barrier. All right, Lawan Mercy, congratulations. We have 2 slots, and then we have 13 more slots remaining. Mercy, the question I want to ask you is this. If I was going to give you 2 million naira immediately after this call, if you make a commitment of 70,000 naira, are you telling me that you would not look for that money? The truth of the matter is we will. But then you do not think that you're worth the investment, but you are worth a whole lot more than the investment. A whole lot more. The kind of investment that you would never regret is the investment in you as an individual. Personal development, 3 slots gone, 12 more slots remaining. Personal development is a big deal. Upskilling is a big deal. And that is where we come in. I'm guaranteeing you that if you follow our 7-step process back to back, you're going to land a job. And then I am also guaranteeing you that you don't come to Nibiant and then you're doing things on your own. One person called one of our data coaches, spoke to one of our students, and the student was amazed that the data coach was calling because she was not in class. That's how we are. If you are not in class, we are going to hunt you down because you must land a job. You must. It goes beyond the money. It is about impact for us, the value chain. How is your life going to change? The more people are able to earn in Nigeria, the better the economy will be for us. And that's why we're doing this. There is not, Kelvin, by the time you start your online class, you would never wish for a physical class or a physical job again. Trust me. Securing a slot, love it. 11 more slots remaining. So if you're securing a slot, like I said, make the payment of 70,000 naira, send me your receipt of payment, and I am going to send you the enrollment form. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. Chinyere, Mohammed Atta. These are the kind of things that when you see, as our last year, I think June of last year, our cost was, I think, 250,000. And some people were like, oh, cannot. One of them has ended up paying this 270K because it is not that we have the excitement to increase the courses, but we are also training our staff. And the more that we deliver, the more we're going to charge. And that is what comes with knowing more than people. Because you have to learn, you have to pay to learn. Now, things are super, super affordable with Nibiant. You're not going to get this value elsewhere. You will pay and break the bank. There was someone that reached out to me that paid about 1 million naira to transition to tech. And as I speak with you, he doesn't have a job. He only came to Nibiant, and In fact, he had to struggle to pay the money last year. But he is super, super confident in his abilities right now because our mentorship is super amazing. If you are enrolling for March, the deadline for payment of the 100,000 naira, the second payment of 100,000 is the first Saturday of March. So you can secure your slot for March and make sure that you make up the payment. But if you can get into February class, please don't delay the time. Don't waste too much time. Don't procrastinate. I have 11 more slots. I'm shutting this down in 3 minutes. And whatever you got here is a tip of the iceberg of the kind of value you are going to get when you get into our classes. All right. So 11 more slots remaining. For everybody that indicated taking a slot, make sure to reach out to me to make your payment and get started. Are we good? Chika, easy. This is not the time to be silent on your dreams. 2025 is that year that you need to go headlong and say, you know what, I'm done. With the financial stress, I am done. With the drama, I am done. I need to make myself a better version of me. I am worth it because you are. So invest in yourself. You know, right? I know, right? So what are you doing? What's your decision today? Right? Don't you see the way I'm talking to everyone? It's because I know my skill. I have it. It's inborn. With or without the slide, I'm going to teach and train and do business analysis because I've embodied it. And that's what we're trying to also do for you. That's what we are trying to make you a very confident, mind-blowing business analyst because it's a win for us. If you are employed by a US company, we have pride. Anytime we're talking about Beatrice or Udwak or Lebura or Wamaka, we always have pride talking about them because these girls, these ladies, they are women of quality. We want to raise more men and women of quality in the market space. So you can secure the discount now for March cohort, Chika. That's what I'm saying. Don't wait till March because you're going to end up paying 350,000. That's a whole 80,000 naira more. That's some people's salary for the month. All right. So you want to take advantage of the discount and make your payment. So 10 more slots remaining, guys, and we are done. All right. 10 more slots and we are done. While you are deciding to choose your slot, I'm going to be sharing my screen to show you what, by the time you are done with our course, what your personal brand will look like online. So I'm going to be showing you my LinkedIn. Let me show you. This is one of us. This is one of our trainers, one of our business analyst trainer, Abdullah Musa. But I'm going to show you my profile. So if you register and you don't get value, reach out to me. All right. Reach out to me and I'll let you know. For the price, the discount is 270,000 naira. You make a payment of 70,000 naira right now to secure your slot and a balance payment of 200,000 over the course of a month. This is me, 13,000 followers. I didn't get these followers in the past 7 years. This is less than 2 years of work because I understood how to leverage my personal brand. If I say, oh, I want to close Nibiant, I'm not doing Nibiant again, I want to look for work, give me 1 month, I will get job offers. Why? Because I have a strong personal brand. I just need to talk about business analysis and how I can help companies every day. And in 1 month, I'm going to get people flying into my DM looking for me to work with them. Why also do I have that confidence? Because I want to show you something. 17 people have recommended me on LinkedIn to say that, yes, I say what I do and I do what I say. I give quality to my work and I deliver excellence in my work. My 61 skills that I have in business analysis and as a human being is on LinkedIn. My 16 plus licenses and certifications are on LinkedIn. I write every single day. And every place that I have worked, both as a business analyst, as a support analyst, whatever, is highlighted on my LinkedIn with explanation. Right? And I deliver. That's one thing that we teach you. We don't just teach you the skills, we teach you to deliver on your job. So everybody that has gotten a job from here, they've not lost it because they are competent. We're raising competent hands. And that's what I want you to be. All right. So this is me for the last time calling you to order and telling you that this is the opportunity for you to lock down the discount and secure your slot. All right. So 10 more slots in the next 5 minutes. Who is taking the opportunity? Make your payment of 70,000 naira to secure your slot. Send me the enrollment form and send me your receipt of payment and I'll send you the enrollment form. Who is going next? Who is going next? Is there anybody going next? All right. So 2 more minutes and we are done. Massive congratulations to the 5 people that have decided to move on with their dreams, to take the bull by the horn, and to trust themselves enough to invest in themselves. One thing is for sure, if you can take money to pay for a course for you, it means you believe in yourself. And I want to say a big thank you to you for believing in yourself. It's a big deal. And we super appreciate it. And we cannot wait for you to be that big girl and big guy in tech, because that's our goal, to make you a better version of yourself, to make you end so well, and to make you have a comfortable life. The economy right now in Nigeria is not smiling. And that's why we're saying, now that you have it, pay for it and then earn more, because we have no idea where the economy is going. So Eze Aramide, Chinyere, Berry, Etin, Tokbe, Kelvin, Moed, Fatima, Comfort, Alugba, and the rest 21 people on this call. This is the last call I'm going to make to secure your slot. You're going to secure your slot in the next 1 minute. Put down your name and tell me that you're securing your slot. Send me a WhatsApp message with the receipt of payment, and I will keep your slot for you for either the February or the March cohort. I want to say a big thank you to you for staying through the session. You've been amazing. I love you guys. And it has been an interesting session. Super intelligent set. So nice. It's been so good that everybody here is a cohort member. All right. So thank you guys. Your case is different. You be God picking. I don't know this song. My case is different. Oh, I go to Shakara. So you need to make Shakara with your new job in the next couple of months. That's it. But do well to send me a message. I have the next 1 hour. No, I don't have 1 hour. I have the next 30 minutes to be able to consult and clarify with people that would want to transition to tech. So if you need support, if you need to get clear, maybe you're working as an engineer, you're working as a nurse, a customer service specialist, you don't know how this would align to you, and you want more clarity before making the commitment, no wahala. I have the next 30 minutes to talk to you. Send me a message and I will have a quick clarity call with you immediately. Thank you so much and have a good night. I saw something. Let me read it. Reach out now. Oh, if you don't reach out now, you will not see me. Reach out now, guys. Where is it? I saw something now. Let me look for it. I saw someone wrote something. There are some questions up there. We'll reach out to you on the number. All right, Tokbe. Looking forward to chatting with you. Hospitality. Okay. This name is familiar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You see, somebody's already saying I'm authentic here, and then you're still doubting. Good night, everybody. Have a great night rest.